Hey, what's up, Robin? Congratulations on your new stall bars. Those are awesome, and I'm sure they look wonderful in your place. Um, so you sent me a text today asking about movement. So one of the big things about stall bars is that typically these are used in gymnastics training. So many of the progressions or exercises that you'll see are going to be pretty intense, right? And the progression will be quite a bit further. Usually you'll see videos of them. Um, but there are smaller progressions that you can start working your way. I think that the having those bars there, if nothing else, is going to encourage you to do some of the basic movements, fundamental movement patterns that we've played with in the past, and they're so important to do all the time. But even with that said, I think I can come up with a few movements for you to do. So how I would start using your stall bar, sorry, I got my notes. How I would start using those is very similar than how you and I were using them prior. So I'm going to give you 4 moves to do. 4 only. Now you have to be mindful here, right? Because the stall bars are going to be, you got to make sure that your low back's okay, right? No big arching out. And you got to make sure that your shoulders are okay and your neck's okay. So those are the things that I want you to keep in mind while you're doing these motions. So the first one's a raised child's pose. And if this is, let's say this is my stall bar, right? So that's about, I don't know, rib cage level. You could go lower. I would actually go maybe mid-chest to start off with, both hands on, and my feet are good wide position. I'm just gonna push my hips back, create a stretch, just like I would do in child's pose. But now I'm doing it in a raised fashion, which is one of the reasons why those bars are so great. You'll get length through the hamstrings, through the glutes, the back, and the lats, right? So I think that's a good start, and I would do a set of 10, right? Think about doing, maybe cycling through these motions. Do a set of each one, and then come back through and do another round. So the second one I would do are squats, and you and I have played with these plenty. The stall bar is a great way to kind of modify your squat so that you can work on depth and some of the fundamentals like keeping your heels down. So again, say this is my stall bar, and the higher I stay with my hands, the easier, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in my squat, hands on the bars, and then come up. Now I can use those bars to pull myself up if I need to. Otherwise, they're just a great way to take the bite off as I'm going down into my squat. And I would do 10 reps of those, right? Obviously pay attention to your body. That's number 2. Number 3 is a neutral hang. So with your bars, you can probably climb up them, right? And so you'll climb up, have your hands on the bar that's slightly out away from the set, and keep your feet on the ladder, right? And then you kind of ease down to straighten your arms. Now you can use your legs as much as you need to. If that's too much, I could have one hand on the ladder that's out and away, other hand on the connected to the wall ladder, right? So I can use a little more of my 2 feet and the supporting hand to create some stretch through here, working our way to being able to hang. But that takes a while, and connective tissue is going to take a while. So go really slow, and I would say start with just 10 seconds of whatever hang makes the most sense. Another one that you could do, if those are too much, is I go higher on the ladder, and I just sit, and I hold that. Now the higher I go, right, the less I'm going to have to sit into a squat, but I'll still get that traction throughout. And again, only 10 seconds at a time, okay? The last one that I would say are climbs. And this is one of the funnest ways to use stall bars. So you could climb all the way up. How high can you get up? I know you get on ladders quite a bit, and I know you're plenty crafty and moving around quite a bit. So this is going to be doable, but you got to take your time. So you're going to come all the way up, come all the way down the ladder, right? Up and down, It's a great way to build anaerobic strength through your trunk and through your grip. Don't be surprised if it's a little more than you thought. So I would do something of like 30 seconds of intentional climbing up the ladder, climbing down, but don't step back on the floor. So you're on the ladder the whole time, holding yourself up, okay? Those would be the 4 moves I would start. Let me know how they go, because there's, hundreds of exercises to do, but you gotta start getting those progressions in. So make sure you're still doing your basic workouts, squats, planks, all the things that we used to play with should still be being done, at home on a yoga mat. Anyways, hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.